Absolutely. It should be like the way it comes, and you should give your best, in whatever situation or in
Absolutely.
whatever circumstances one is. One should give the best. That's what my perspective is. And that is the one of the reasons we started this series as well, called the Design Dialogue, so that we can connect the influencers or, architects, top architects from the country.
Yes.
How do we, perceive the whole situation post the lockdown?
I think as far as
Yeah,
design goes, if you remember the existential period and the philosophers like
yeah,
Sartre, Nietzsche, Descartes, you remember the dark phase that the world went through in
absolutely.
existentialism,
Yeah,
and you know how it
yeah,
impacted poetry, literature, design, music.
yeah,
I see a similar phase right now. I see
yeah,
the elements of excess, of bling belts, the last belt that Gucci came out with Swarovski stones. It was huge. It was probably 6 inches.
yeah,
That
yeah,
it's nearly a metaphor for excess, that belt. It's going to be an
yeah,
absolute reverse, in my opinion. There will be more somber colors. There are going to
mhm,
be, there's going to be a lot of disapproval for um, too much excess. Bling is going to be completely out. There's going to be a need for understatement, for a little bit of sensitivity to what the world is going through.
yeah,
And the way it's going to
right,
impact luxury and design is going to be that you have to probably look at design in the same mood as the monsoon colors, slightly more temperate and slightly more understated.
right,
Having said which, in terms of business, you'll be surprised to know that Tata Click has recorded a huge an influx of orders of jewelry, surprisingly. So one can't really predict. I mean, what are these people going to buy jewelry? But you do know that retail therapy is one of the best therapies. So there was a wave in luxury. There was the experiential culture which came with the millennials, where they wanted to travel, and all the
yeah,
desire to access goods and to buy had gone with the generation of our parents. And our generation is
right,
looking at travel and music and skiing and doing things rather than accumulating things. But there's been a wave which is coming back to accumulation of goods. So at this moment, when people are locked down
right,
at home, apparently a lot of us in luxury have seen a wave of purchasing things, accumulating things, buying different kinds, not only restricted to food, because there is probably that level of insecurity and that level of, the ephemeral nature of life. So I see that impacting luxury, design, and also purchase.